The gift of listening doesn't mean I've got to interrupt my life and give you hours. Oh, it may mean that at some moments, but the gift of listening means that for that moment, for just that moment, I'm in your presence. I need a brave volunteer in each partnership. Raise your hand. Get your hand up. There we go. Volunteer, repeat after me. I'm happy and I'm proud. When you're paying attention to people, you don't have to look at the bottom line alone, because now you've got a team that's in sync with you. You're open to them, you're listening to them, you're encouraging them, you're appreciating them, and together you're able to accomplish more than any of you ever could doing that just alone. Suppose you were working with your boss and he sent you to his office to get something. You're looking through the file cabinet and you look over on his desk and there's a black notebook with your name on it. You flip open the notebook and on every line, on every page, he's written down specific things you've done well since you came to work for him. How would you feel about that boss at that moment? Leadership isn't something you do. It's someone you become. And when you become that kind of person that really knows how to invest in other people, doesn't take a purchase order, doesn't take a requisition slip, you really don't have to have permission. You can give away things like the gift of openness, where you're not as prejudiced toward people as you might have been in the past, and you're more open to what are they really capable of doing? Who are they? Who is this person I'm leading? Or the gift of time. You know, we all have 1,440 minutes every day. The only thing we have in common is we get to choose how we invest that. I've been blessed to be the lead consultant over the last 30 years in over 400 engagements in large companies, mid-sized companies, small family companies, for the purpose of trying to improve business performance, trying to improve leadership, trying to improve excellence. In those 400 engagements, I've never met a team that was outperforming their manager. In fact, the Society of Human Resource Professionals did a study not long ago. Here's what they discovered. The majority of the people who voluntarily left a job, those people that quit that you didn't want to quit, they said, I did not leave my job, I left my boss. Leadership isn't something you do, it's someone you become. This transformation takes time. For me, so take a personal inventory for a moment. In your life, if I were to speak to the people you manage and lead, and I were to say, tell me about the notes you've gotten from your manager. Tell me about the times they pointed out what you do well. What would they tell me? That'll be a greater indicator of success and excellence than anything else we could look at. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. We don't often hear the last phrase. The last phrase in that paragraph is, it was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. Foolishness says people don't matter. Foolishness says it's not about you, it's about the team. Foolishness says don't develop a relationship with people. Foolishness says don't tell people what they do well, they'll take advantage of you. That's foolishness. Wisdom is recognizing it starts with me. I have to manage in a way that demonstrates excellence in how I lead people. Wisdom is getting close to you and having a supportive relationship is critical to our job. Wisdom is bringing out the best in you and teaching you how to treat me and respond to others by your strengths. That's where the wisdom lies. So the question becomes, lasting leadership is all about others first. So is it the best of times or is it the worst of times? It's your time.